Good read, go. Oh, baby.
As soon as that ball's hit, you're gone. Go. Too late.
Spring training is winding down, and the major leaguers are getting in their last bit of work before heading back to Los Angeles. For the minor league players, camp continues at Camelback Ranch until they are assigned to an organizational affiliate in the hopes of one day reaching the bigs, a goal that was once very much in doubt for 22-year-old Devin Smeltzer.
Started playing baseball at 4 years old and fell in love with the game. Dabbled in all sports, from ice hockey, basketball, football, but baseball was always my true love and been with it ever since.
Coming to you.
So it started early 2005. I was 9 years old, just was having symptoms. My bladder always felt full. Had to run off the field in between every inning. Doctors up and down the East Coast couldn't really figure out what was going on, and until I got into St. Christopher's. Once I went in, I never left.
A month before Smeltzer's 10th birthday, doctors discovered a malignant tumor against his bladder.
It was tough. It's the first time I ever seen my dad cry, and my mom was a mess. And I started off as very angry and joined the pity party on why me, and it was a tough start. One day, a couple months in, for whatever reason, I woke up and looked around and realized, as bad as I had it, a lot of kids had it worse than I had, and from that point on, it's been my goal to get back. The winter was real tough. That was my heaviest treatments, but once spring rolled around, that's when I started getting into the lighter cycles. I was bouncing back a little better. Doctors told me, if you feel up to it, you can play. It was my only sense of normalcy as a 9-year-old kid. I had school taken away. I couldn't go to church because of the tight public spaces with my immune system taking such a big hit. So baseball really let me be a kid, and that's where my love for the game really grew.
Years of chemotherapy and radiation treatments did not diminish Smeltzer's love of baseball, and he continued to pursue his passion, developing into a promising left-handed pitching prospect. He was drafted by the Dodgers in 2016. The same year, he was deemed cancer-free.
American Cancer Society, I'm pretty sure it's 10 years you're considered in complete remission. So I hit that milestone 2 years ago and been healthy ever since. Had a few hiccups along the way with some long-term radiation side effects, but nothing serious. It was expected, just not if, but when, and got the surgeries to get me fixed up last off-season and didn't skip a beat, and back at it again in spring training.
Devin, so you grew up a Phillies fan?
Yep. Grew up in the Jersey side, right outside of Philly, just a little bridge. Yep.
Wow.
Yep, long
nice
time
hat,
ago.
man.
It's a little dirty. It's new material.
Season 4.
Yeah.
Wow, nice hat, man.
Didn't take long to get there.
So I got a picture.
Yep.
How old were you?
At that point, I think I was 10, almost 11.
No way.
Yeah.
So what kind of cancer did you have?
Bladder and prostate. Yeah.
Bladder and prostate.
Yep.
Your scan's clear?
Yeah, scans are clear. Had a little bit of a hiccup last season, but it was kind of just when it was going to happen, not if. Some long-term radiation side effects, but got fixed up this offseason.
That's great.
Yep.
That's fantastic. I had a Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, we're happy to have you here, really.
Thank you.
It's the best part of our day, man.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. So right now, I'm passing around like a picture. And it's got one of our players, Chase Utley at Citizens Ballpark. Chase being Chase, was signing autographs for a kid who's dealt with cancer his entire life, 2 bouts of it. This kid hasn't seen Chase since that day. This kid is Devin Smeltzer, who's a pitcher in our organization right now.
No way.
And this is Devin. Come here, Devin. this is that young 10-year-old boy getting an autograph from his hero, Chase Utley. And this guy's a professional ball player right now, left-handed pitcher with us. How cool is that, man?
August 12th, 06 went into remission and been getting after it ever since. But was able to play through it, and guys like Utley and Hamels, and then they did a lot for my hospital. So I just wanted to come and thank you for everything you did, and it means a lot.
That's legit.
Yeah.
It's a pretty special and unique story with Devin. You know, I had the opportunity to meet him when he was, 10 years old, battling cancer. I can't even imagine what he was going through, what his parents were going through. And to see him beat cancer, to see him, his ability kind of take over and allow him to play baseball for a living. He's in the Dodgers farm system, and from what I hear, he's got a lot of upside. Hopefully at some point he'll be pitching here at Dodger Stadium. It's a pretty remarkable story.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
He's like a silver fox, man.
Thank you.
You can almost cry, man, huh, Bob? You're a little teary-eyed right there, huh? That's real life stuff, guys.
It is a humbling experience going through what I went through. A lot of these guys, they're living the dream, and just showing them that there's more to life than just baseball, and everybody's struggles are different, and just being able to use their platform to give back and help anybody, whether it's my type of situation or anything else. It was really, really a great experience to be able to talk to the whole clubhouse.
It's crazy, man, how we impact guys every single day. We don't know it. We have no idea what kind of impact we can have on a 10-year-old Devin Smeltzer, man.
He really instilled the outside the lines, be a good person, give back, remember where you came from. Chase was big with that, and also Cole Hamels was also big. I got to meet him as well, and just how much those two guys do, especially Chase, and it means so much to everybody, and whether he knows it or not, he's touched a lot of people.
Yep. It's good to have you, man. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, fellas.
Devin, let's take a picture.
Yeah, definitely, please. Yeah, please.
As a Major League Baseball player, we're pretty fortunate to play a sport that we grew up playing. I started playing when I was 6 years old. So to be able to give back in any way, I think is important. To put a smile on their face, to have them, step into a big league stadium, meet some of their idols, people that they look up to. To me, it's important, especially having two boys of my own now. I realize it's even more important than I thought it was back then.
Thank you. Dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for everything.
Right. Yeah, my pleasure.
Yep. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
The picture of me and Chase has been in the living room for a long time, and when I go back home, it's always very humbling to see that picture because of where I'm at today. It's crazy to believe that I was going through such a hard time at such a young age, and how far I've grown, and my career is going in a great direction, and it's amazing to believe that it was 12 years ago.